welcome to my podcast. This is the Chantel Hart Show blog. You know, recently I'm cooking and I'm getting over the terrible cough and migraines, and child comes home, and oh my God, she has the flu, ladies and gentlemen. We were not in touch with the flu vaccine shot. Yes, I'm aware. Yes, we go to the doctor. Yes, they ask. Yes, I signed it. But we just didn't take it. I will be getting the flu shot after God lets me know that it's safe to take uh, when I get that confirmation from the prayer. Anyways, happy 2020 New Year's resolution. I'm going to let God do it. I've been writing ideas. That's about it. I've been trying to keep a planner, but not the old big 365 planner. I put that aside. And I've watched the months go by within the last 2 years, 18, 19. And a lot I've come from: tragedy, hit and run, ID theft, new attacks, 19. Took us to court 2020 of January, and it seems like we won and winning. And got some over-the-shoulder help from the government leaders of law enforcement, Supreme Courts of ambassador and world leaders to overlook and see the litigations for safety and make sure it's moving in the right direction. And we'll leave that in the hands of God, because only He can do better than man. So, with that being said, I had to do my water intake. Sorry for the pause. Ouch! My tummy is stinging with pain besides the flu and vomiting and hydration. I'm in the hospital ER. Oh, goodness, St. Mary's Christian Hospital. Love it. Love the faith organization. Wonderful hospital. All these hospitals are doing wonderful, but unfortunately there's nothing like the faith-based one. So let's just give the support where it's due. Let's pray that we're safe no matter where we are, because there's nothing like God's hand of healing. And I'm only speaking from experience with being a survivor of hostile takeover attacks, healing from surgeries, healing from yeah. So God is good. When I say ouch, my tummy stings and pain, I mean it was ghastly. Intestines, can't use the bathroom, can't go to the restroom properly, not as many as I like to, especially with the anti-acid intakes to help heal and or calm down the acids in from the foods and beverages and chips and candies. So the sodas, I would like to inform you that this topic is going to be about wellness. Wellness, I'm getting back into that. I'm getting back into the course study of creating the courses. And it's taken me years because I had to find the confidence to believe that I could do it. So here I am, just having a podcast conversation with you. Old-fashioned remedy, grandma years, and referrals, which I love. Baking soda. Ugh. Horrible taste. But lukewarm water, I guarantee you will almost regurgitate, disgulge, or feel nausea. Lukewarm temperature intake, swallow. When you mix it in the water, okay, not even, I would say a full glass, maybe a teaspoon or two. If it's really bad, do a couple cups of this repeated process. You are going to have the runs. Do you hear me? If you're backed up, get you a medical doctor with the colon. You can look that up and ask around at your ER when you're going for that tummy problem, or your family clinic. And they will refer you usually to that specialist and or a regular doctor that can see you at your clinic. or ER. So make sure you ask questions and take the time. You look up everything else to look up wellness, medical conditions, on bettering yourself, family, home, your mind, what to intake, your knowledge. And it's worth it. It's worth having a you living longer. For these categories, hashtag lineup, you can Bing it, Go search engine, and just check out these wonderful articles. Even probably fun app games on the Google Play Store or Samsung Play Store, with whatever, Android, iPhone, whatever you have. Definitely take time to get the education that you need for it. I'll do the best that I can to clean up my podcast. I'm in the beginning stage of startup and development with the Chantel Hart Show blog, radio, station, as well as the website, which was under new attacks last year. And seems like I probably have to start all over, but I won't complain. We'll get it done. Display is all over the place. The Chantel Hart Show blog, .wordpress.com, the Chantel Hart Show blog.com. And then I'm going to create teachable.com, chantelhartschool.teachable.com for the course upload and website and blog, so you have an idea of what's to come. So I'll definitely try to get the links in here. Taking care of yourself as a woman, teen girl. We would learn from our grandmothers and our mothers and the church women and the leaders in the community. I'm looking to build that up with Powerhouse to return back to those ways and methods and the old remedies that people stopped doing, that did not work, and that did work. Just depending on who the person was and the tribe and generation that it worked for. And I would love to get back out there in the community, as well as my podcast, and share that with you. Know your knowledge, the definition, similar terms, medical fund courses. I will definitely get some intermediate beginners programs for that, like I said, for the core study, the step-by-step for beginners and or those returning back to wellness. Those will be free, but then there will be the course study for like nursing, things like that will be a course study for you. That will cost. And I'm not going to do anything out there that I haven't done myself. I'm not going to provide that to you. The knowledge, the course, and charge if I haven't taken it and updated it. So I'm definitely going to be posting the proof of updated LLC, articles of in court, licenses, permits, course study creation, instructions, instructors, trainers certified, and your local CDC, and your local food and beverage associations for health and inspection. I'm going to be going over a lot of materials, helpful guides, instructors, training that are certified. I'm going to be recertified and post all the proof of evidence, LLC, like I said, exams, dates, locations, government agencies that provided this, the hours of study and training, so that you can see that I'm legit and the cost will be well worth it. Learning about medical condition, wellness, and the depth of taking care of yourself. When your intestines are down, you're down. When that shuts down, that's it. You're no more. You're not working. You're like a vegetable. And so you're going to learn about good food, bad food, fun food, when to have it, when not to have it, how much to consume, how much not to, being overweight as I am, and dieting. And this is why I decided to go green, vegan, like adopted methods, like more water intake, beef stew in a canister jar,
green lettuce and pickles for lunch, a salad, some walnuts, apple cider vinegar, the weight loss edition, the orange label at Walmart or online Amazon. So I'm crunching now on some walnuts with my dinner. I'm having beef stew and, like I said, some water, and I took some pictures of it so you can check out the photos. But yes, anything from iceberg green lettuce usually is not the best way to go because that puts the water back. But look, do what you got to do when you're on a budget. Eat very little. Be careful with the pill intake. I'll get into that part of the wellness later on. Right now, I'm just talking about the introductory of getting into creating courses and understanding and the knowledge and a discussion and conversation talk about awareness of wellness and intestines medical condition category of your digestive system. And this is very critical and important to me because I just dealt with that between December and January and even February of 2020. So that's 1920 of wanting to have better superfoods, feeling better, sleeping better, being able to enjoy family and friends. So having a healthy body, growth, better feeling tummy, gut, stomach, So I'm very excited about getting back into that. It's also lucrative. You can make money off of it as a consultant, as a coach. So there's that ClickFunnels. And or you can launch and open up a clinic once you get your exam, your license, as I have. Doctor, nursing, and the medical autonomy of the body, the neck, arms, the physiology. The trunk includes the thorax, the abdomen, the legs, the feet, all connected to the human body. And the history of it, what it involves on the embryology. So I wanted to read to you that the body, it varies, okay? The autonomously known ways of physiology focus on the system and organs of the human body and their functions. So you can see Wikipedia more about what I just mentioned. You can Google it, Go search engine for education, medical guides, photos, maybe fun games, like I said early on, to help you, your family, get the understanding of intaking the different smells after you eat and drink beverages versus the good intakes. So you can see the difference of when it's not healthy. You can smell the difference when you know you're being cleansed. So I compare it like being really stinky when it's bad and then being stinky good like a baby when it's good. So that's when kind of like, some insight of how will I know if it's going good? How can I notice and see? And the colors change, of course, and we'll go more into that as the core study work comes out. And I invite instructors onto the Teachable course of my school. So, again, I want to say I missed saying good morning. This morning was Happy Super Sunday, the Super Bowl Sunday. So I hope everybody's excited and got the outcomes of the game and their events. I hate the way I live. ID theft, no life, no anything going on for myself. A lot has gotten in the way for me to be able to do that. So the violin is literally imaginary playing as I'm speaking. But I'm working on that. As I keep faithfully saying, you can't lose faith in sight when you're dealing with hardship. So back to soothing my intestines. So ouch! My tummy stings, painful. And I just want to use the restroom. I just want to feel my bowels. I just want to do the poop emoji, to make symbol on social media that I'm healthy and feeling good, and I've lost the weight, or I'm losing weight, or I'm just even having a good digestive system throughout the day, week, or month. So, some probiotic, healthy gut bacteria, indigestible fiber vitamins. Usually our cereal, Special K, vitamin intake, acid intake, like equate products. Nothing too hard. You want to be careful, read and study the products. Look at the articles of what's happened. Contact the company, email them, write them. Maybe do a postal, old-fashioned, writing for a pamphlet or a guide to get some information on what's going on. Check with your U.S. Department of Food and Beverages agencies to help you get insight and knowledge on if somebody is legit, and they can get inspected on. And I know we have to survive and do hustles, but we don't need to be unfair and hurt people and kill them to do it. So let's do it right. A good toast, eggs, especially the white eggs yolk, probiotics, certain fibers like core, naked, the Bai drink, I think it's BAI. And then check out Dr. Oz. I love it. That TV show covers a lot of great things for the body and probiotic intake, medical condition, wellness. Also, you can Google Wellness University. Try that for certification and or just knowledge for your digestive system and your intestines. And like I said, the clinic, ER will let you know the resources that you need, the next step by step to go into feeling better. If it's an emergency and you can't seem to get it all together, and you're leaning over and you feel like you're going to die, and you just ain't pooping and you know that something's wrong, baking soda. Put it in some water, a couple teaspoons, let it dissolve. Keep stirring it until it dissolves. And get all of that in your body. May take a couple days, make it take a couple hours, but you will see the results. You will be cleansing. You will poopy. If it's so bad that nothing's working, no matter what you're taking, go to the ER. They'll take the camera up there, colonoscopy. Get your colon cleanse looked at by a specialist, and save your life. Save that child's life. Don't be so quick to be mean to the child. Notice what's going on around you. Notice their pain. Notice where they're saying they're having pain. Learn about the body parts. Pictures and fun games. I get into that with my daughter as well. And she's 11. She's very intelligent. So, chewing on my walnuts, finishing them up here, and drinking my water, which happens to be tap water. It's not the greatest. Make sure you get the solution water. I've had some beef stew, and it's got a lot of good the beef in it, carrots, potatoes. So you want to be careful with certain beef stew. You want to be careful with certain packaged and bagged products of food because it can harm you. You can do it fresh, do it fresh. If you can't, just talk to God, eat the best way you can, take care of your body the best way you can, and survive. Go back to the old remedies. Google remedies, okay? Look it up. Request the remedies, a good website, your good local doctor or ER to help you with insights and information, knowledge on how to obtain that ASAP for you and the child. And or if you're pregnant, or if you're elderly, older in age, this matters. This is wellness now. In the beginning was both medical and wellness. Now this is ending with the wellness. Proper apple cider vinegar, like I said, to help the weight loss. A teaspoon or two. Bone broth, garlic, onion, pineapple, asparagus. I think it's sauerkraut. Minerals, gelatins, amino, collagen, other acids,
um, proline that would help reduce uh, permeability, that will help boost your immune system, that will fight inflammation, like the unfeeling comfortable with the intestines and digestive system. So this is what making mention is for, getting the doctor, getting the resources, and doing this course is all about. So lately I would get up in the last couple of days of January to February, and I just recently switched out the heavy foods when I can, because I'm on a budget, to no budget at all, and I have to survive and eat how I can. But when I can, I want to get out and do what I know I love to do, and that's fitness, uh, good prayer, good things that help soothe the mind, body, heart, and soul, eating well, resting well, good intake with programs and conversations and TV, movies, and make sure I have a good prayer life to help me with this next step to freeing up chemicals and uh, putting good products in my body that I'm supposed to have. I also want you to check out Malaluka. So I'm still in the mood for cleaning, earlier today, tonight, annoyed because, it's a shared house, and dealing with the issues of just all kind of certain things that put my energy in a good spot, good place for the season, February 2020. Home conversation. My grandmother was always involved with these kind of products, dishes cleaning, air freshener, laundry, soap, fragrance. And it includes stain remover, fragrance booster, detergent, laundry all-purpose cleaners, fabric softeners, dish soap, I believe I mentioned, liquid or dryer sheets, bleach is alternative, and also other medical category like allergy pills. And I have experience with investing in them and using the allergy pills for myself. And let me tell you, I love it. And it's safe. So make sure you check out that Malaluka website, www.malaluka, MELALEUCA.com. Also check out pixels.com, PEXELS.com, at Chantel. And you should see me with the big red curly hair. You can add me there, as well as the Facebook at TNG, TANGIPR. Also, Real the Chantel Hart Show. Also, Real the Chantel Hart Show blog. That goes for Live Me, Chantel Hart Show. Website, the Chantel Hart Show blog.wordpress.com. And then the GoDaddy websites, the Chantel Hart Show blog.com. And then you can just Google the Chantel Hart Show blog and the Chantel Hart Show blog radio, new platform, across many different, I think over 30 platforms now since Springer broadcast. Now it's launched Anchor FM when I submitted there, and that put me at Stitcher, Google, Apple, and etc. So check out that on Spotify especially. Thanks, guys, so much for tuning in. 23 minutes into season 2 now of the Chantel Hart Show blog radio. So many good things to come. Still under construction. Still building up development. A solo single member LLC right now. But that can change, and it will change as God takes a study course in my life. And over time, the importance incorporating him in my life, putting him first, everything makes sense. From helping my digestive system, my heart, mind, body, and soul moving, my storyline, my timeline, what to do, what not to do, step by step, direction, purpose, destiny, and all that he's released to me from the King James Bible, apostolic doctrine, faith-based belief that I am a Christian, a follower of John the Baptist and Jesus of Nazareth, a creator, still alive,
Still the same God. Yes, it seems like it's energy, but God is greater than energy. He's the Holy Spirit. He's alive, but it's in a different sense, in a different form. So I'd like you to come to get to know him. Check out, there's a message in the clouds for more information about having a healthy Christian life, and the steps and taking the actions to being transformed and converting from being a celebrity entertainer to transforming over into the faith-based organization, from having everything to losing everything, now to rebuilding and starting back up my life and letting God take that place as he has restored and is restoring continuously. And that journey right here on the Chantel Hart Show Blog Radio. Thank you for joining me in my civil talk, my spiritual talk, wellness, cultural entertainment, and educational course study and development at chantelhart.school.teachable.com, and that's coming soon in development. I want to say that there's nothing like the principle of control, allowing your body to have the right function. Okay, no rituals, no intakes on hard vitamins and pills and diet products. Just taking it easy, finding what works for you, okay, and your body. And going way back to grandma days and grandpa days and your parents and how they function, okay? Because not everybody takes after who you think or assume it should. So learn about them to help you learn about yourself. Don't overindulge. Let's forgive so that we can move on. The forgiving is to help us. Okay? And of course you'll still remember. But move on. Move forward. Let's snack good and delicious. I've had some walnuts. Delicious. Imported from California. And I picked them up at the local food banks that give away the food pantry. And I got my tap water because I ran out of my nutritional water. And I'm doing the beef stew meal again to cover on what I've had. And then I had the salad yesterday at breakfast, eggs and bacon. Usually I would start the morning off with grits, toast, maybe some soup. Over the course of weeks, we're getting over that terrible virus of the flu, cold. And now I'm going to get back into the vegan keto and eating wellness and healthy for mind, body, spirit, and soul. Be good. This is the Chantel Hart Show Blog Radio. I hope you've enjoyed, and stay tuned. Check back. Do check out the other podcast episodes. This is season 2 of the Chantel Hart Show Blog Radio. Hey, the Chantel Hart Show Blog. You're now tuned in. Guess what, everybody? I was struggling to do my show, right? So I realized I wanted to wait until I was in the mood for you guys to hear the sizzle. So I'll let you listen. The sounds of the skillet cooking applewood bacon on simmer and applewood seasoning sprinkle on the bacon. I don't want it to burn, so I'll turn it down a little bit, and it's getting nice and brown. Kind of like you will cook French fries, nice and brown as I stir it. Now I wanted my Super Soul Sunday to be where family is together. That's for my future show. Okay, I don't have the money or the means to do so, but I know that when I do come into it, okay, we would do that, and we'll also do it in the public for the community to share that with us. So I'm at home in a small scatter site unit in Illinois, where I'm an ID theft victim for a number of years, over 12 years. And as an executive Republic recording artist of Republic Universal owner, and of about a dozen more hundreds of record companies, smaller independent divisions. I want to say that it's very challenging and hard going through the different mental challenges that was afflicted on me. But I always try to find a way, since after the fits and the spinning out of control with evil, demonic, sorcery, witchcraft, affliction, meaning spells. And this stuff is true. If you notice you have an evil sensation and a feeling and forces that you can feel, or when you just get that bad instinct that something's not healthy, good, or right, it's not always fear. It could actually be something, whether it's upon you, upon someone else. In a vision or a dream works the same way. And so healing from that, recovering. And I want to flip over these onions a little more and stir up this bacon that's getting nice and dark. I'll turn that off. I still kind of not like it to be pink. Some would say that it's medium rare. Others would say that, I'm going to put the phone down here while I'm podcasting. Others would say that it needs to be cooked brown and crispy. I don't like that. And in another pot, next to it, I have cut up ginger. And I'm going to be talking more about wellness. I shared that in a previous podcast episode. And I have that cooking for about 10-15 minutes. So that's going to be good. So you hear water in the background. If you hear water in the background, I'm rinsing off a plate and spoons. I'm scraping the bacon and the grease I'm going to leave in the skillet. So this is like a podcast ASMR. Gotta stop stuttering here as I'm trying to hurry along here. Because after a while, without the fan being on over the stove, what happens is when I pour the apple... Oh, I added apple cider vinegar to my breakfast. And I'm going to do the same with the hash browns, okay? So I'm turning on the fire. And the water is going to sizzle that. I'm going to spray it down with my seasoning. You can use any seasoning of your choice. Now I wanted to do this because I wanted to share some Super Soul Sunday vibe with you. Because I don't get to have that right now. I believe I have enough onions. I probably will add some onions to my potatoes, but I got enough onions. I don't know. They're sweet onions too. Very delicious. So I'm here with my father. And I just flipped over the hash browns. They're sizzling. Turn the fire down. I believe my ginger is nice and ready as they soften. And I'm going to make a wellness beverage with it for weight loss. So welcome to the Chantel Hartshill blog. Thank you for joining me. I also made some tea and lemon and some good water bottles. I'm going to pry open some water bottles. Because I'm prying open water bottles because the faucet water is not really healthy. Although you'll survive, it's okay. So I turned my fire down, and I don't want my show to be ruined with the fire alarm going off because the units, the windows don't open because of the neighborhood. So yeah. Be in a better area. And that's the popping and sizzling of the hash browns. They get nice and brown. I want to turn it down because I don't want it to burn. I want it to cook all the way through. Thaw out because it was frozen. So it'll take longer to cook when they're frozen, but they will cook. Put that on simmer. A little higher up than simmer. Because the most part, what's sizzling more than anything is not only the grease, but the water. No, that don't mix well, but I have to be careful because I always seem to get popped in the eye, or the pupil of my eyes messed up from that. And I've had layers of skin that melted on my pants, foot, my left foot, and my left leg was stuck to some stretch. I think it's metallic pants I had on, and my skin melted in the pants. 3rd-degree burns on my foot, on my leg, my thigh, and it just really ruined my skin. So I took cover girl of my campaign spokesperson, early 2000. I became a real cover girl, a spokesperson ambassador for brand products cosmetics, and any other thing you can think of. Royal diplomatic, entrepreneurship, humanitarian, philanthropist. So I'm so happy about that. UK, I had citizenship in Paris, London, and a couple other places in the UK, which I'm going to return to, and born in the US. So I was adopted in the UK, but born in South Bend, Indiana. So this has got a good sizzle to it. And I wanted that to be in the episode of my show because on Sundays I want you to listen to Super Soul Sunday. And while I share a story and I wanted some music, right now I'm searching for budget, location, physical, and royalty-free music that I can share on this podcast, where it can be my royalty money, and not share it with Spotify and Anchor because they get most of the revenue, and a girl's got to start making some money of her own. And that's any of you podcasters out there. So I'm 8 minutes into the show. Thank you for tuning in. You're listening now to the Chantel Hart Show blog radio. And also out there on various digital platforms on radio communication. There is a show of mine that started off as the Chantel Hart Show. I incorporated it with my social security number. And then I went and added blog onto the show. And then a domain onto now radio onto the blog part of it. So it's the Chantel Hart Show, the Chantel Hart Show blog, the Chantel Hart Show blog radio. And those are going to be elements and parents and other divisions and sub divisions maybe of my business online, and going to make it physical so I can enjoy and branch out and expand the collaborations, music events, blogging, website, live hosting, you know what I mean? Give you a live feel, kind of like if you remember the series or the sitcom Half Sister, Half and Half, like what she would be doing, feel like that, or Queen Latifah's role in Girls Trip or Road Trip. So yeah, now these potatoes are pretty much done. I don't know if you can hear it sizzle. I hope the show picks up its sizzling. And Super Soul Sunday is about family. It's soul food like Big Mama's House. It's soul food like the Soul Food series and movie that branded from a film to series, and a number of, spin-offs that it had. But I'm 10 minutes in my show, and I wanted to share that with you. And again, this is me cooking my morning breakfast. Welcome to the Chantel Hart Show blog radio station. And I want you to hit the message and tell me all about what it is you do on your family Super Soul Sundays. All right? Be good, take care, and catch me on the next episode.